Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Connections are getting more full on this time of Sister Wives. On Sunday's episode, Janelle Brown, 54, and Christine Brown, 51, plunked down with their children to talk about the pressures between their side of the family and Robyn Brown, who is at present Cody Brown's just spouse. Both Janelle and Christine have left their relationships with Cody, 54. Alright, could I at any point ask, on the grounds that I feel like I was somewhat unaware of everything going on when I was leaving father and moving, and that's what everything like. What did occur with you folks and Robyn, and you all and father? Christine inquires. The children start making sense of that they were anticipating doing a mysterious sit-nick gift trade. Yet Robyn proposed the family do it over Zoom so they could all see one another. Throughout the previous 20 years we've had a gift trade where we draw names and we pick a gift for one more kin for the name we drew, Post 25 says. Never miss a story. Pursue individuals' free day-to-day pamphlet to keep awake to date on the best of what individuals brings to the table, from delicious superstar news to convincing human interest stories. Gwendlyn, 21, makes sense of that the family figured Zoom didn't have an individual vibe to it, so individuals started tossing out various thoughts, like a rivalry. And afterward Robyn made everything about herself, she says. She would make reference to something about injury, how there's a lot of past injury. Which coincidentally, where's the injury coming from? Since father favors them. We can all settle on this, right? The episode then slices to a confession booth with Robyn, who shares her side of the story. According to my point of view, Cody didn't pick us, Robyn says. My children and I needed to be a piece of this family and needed to be acknowledged and cherished by everybody. At the point when we were mixing families a long time back, there was a great difficult situation. I didn't feel like I had a great deal of help from different guardians to do this mixing. Furthermore, there was a great deal of things that happened that were hard. Yet, that began to sort of disappear following decade or so of it. However, at that point when coronavirus hit, out of nowhere my children and I were avoided once more. And out of nowhere we weren't important for their gathering. The scene then, at that point, shifts back to the table, where Gwendlyn makes sense of her dissatisfaction. She resembled messaging us. They were griping about injury and like how we don't regard her as a mother, she tells her loved ones. And the entirety of this abnormal stuff. Since I've generally thought of them as my kin, I actually do. I actually think of her as a mother. I see it deteriorating continuously, Gwendlyn says when inquired as to whether she sees what is going on improving. She makes sense of that Robyn let them know they won't do Christmas with the family on the off chance that they weren't getting the regard they needed. Robyn transformed it into us attempting to segregate her and played the person in question, Post uncovers. Also we said no, this is about us attempting to sort out how we can do this and change in accordance with your new Christmas manages so we can all do this Christmas trade since we've been doing it for a considerable length of time. That's what she took, anything process she does, and made her the casualty by doing that, he states. You folks didn't mean it that way, Christine says. She was gaslighting everybody into treating her with unique treatment, Gabe, 22, says. Literally. Since the beyond 8 years she's made herself the casualty since she was the last spouse. You never made yourself the person in question. Gwendlyn shares with Christine. She is the impetus of this, Post says. What do you mean by impetus of this? Christine inquires. Of utilizing coronavirus to make father selective and afterward transforming herself into the person in question and saying that it's our shortcoming, Post says. Furthermore, father likewise decided to enjoy Christmas with her rather than most of us, Gwendlyn says. When Christine and Janelle had been isolated from their union with Cody, Post says that Robyn never again can be the casualty since she never again can feel us going after her since we just surrendered. We couldn't have cared less about her any longer. Robyn's frantic that she can't affect our lives any longer since we simply don't mind any longer, he proceeds. Furthermore, I'm not talking for the kin, but rather this is what I think every one of the kin think. That this what us say us is going, you understand what Robyn, have him. Since we don't mind any longer, we as a whole are developed grown-ups that needn't bother with a mentor any longer. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.